We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
So today we're going to be doing an Elena gameplay as a vampire and a mortal. We'll just see if we got turned or we stay as a human. Anyways, enjoy! Basically, I saw this vamp dead, so I thought I should probably try and get her some help. But I couldn't. But I kept running out of energy, so I couldn't get there fast enough. So I just left her because I started lagging really badly. So when I was picking her up, so. Then Quet just spawned in. Quetsia. And I was trying to find where everybody was, but I couldn't really find them for ages. And I was like, where's the cemetery? Because I was trying to look for the cemetery because everybody's normally there, but I couldn't really find them. So, sorry about that. It was just a lot of running. Might speed it up. So, yeah. Enjoy. And then I finally saw everybody after ages of running. So this is where everybody was. And then Hope was going to turn me. Then, yeah, I didn't get turned. So I couldn't use fireballs. So since I wasn't the witch, so yeah. Then Hope got staked by Silas, I think? Or maybe it was Lizzie, I don't really know. Then there was this Catherine that was being annoying. So she said hi Elena. Then I said hi back. Then she heart ripped me. So I came back as Klaus and did the exact same to her. So I'll show her what it feels like. Because that annoyed me. Why do that? What did I do to you just because I'm Elena? Right, so this is me coming back as Klaus just to heart rip her and kill her because she did it to me for no reason. So I'm going to do the exact same to her. And yes, it took me ages, but I was a vamp, so it didn't take me too long to find them again. Enjoy me running about for a while. Then I just found Catherine again. So, time for revenge. For Catherine, but so I said exactly what she said to me. Bye, Catherine. She said, bye, Elena. Then now I'm going to be back to Elena and continue the video. I just had to do that because she can't just do that. That's quite rude, I feel. So I just needed some revenge. anyways, I enjoyed that, but and then I'm trying to find everybody again. I'm doing it a lot, so sorry. And I kept running into the same places. I probably should have like bought some blood, but off that lady, but like I didn't really want to spend my coins on that, so yeah. Then I think this is where I found them. Yes, it is. See, they're right there. So yes. Then Dark Jose is just dying, but let's just ignore that, lol. Oh well, Hope healed her, so yeah. Then I got my message ready. Can someone turn me? I think I already got turned. Then I needed a daylight ring, so then I just got rid of the message since I decided I wasn't gonna ask. Then there is Catherine again. That's annoying. And then I was just dying, but and then I was lagging so bad. So yeah. I kept like lagging out the map for some reason. It was really weird. Then I was just trying to see what everybody was doing, and I was nearly dead. So I wanted someone to finish me off since like I had vampire blood in my system. So I wanted to turn, but like nobody was hurting me, and then there was like this toxic Valerie who was just like, when I get a witch slot you're done, to Freya. So like yeah, and then she was being annoying to quit, and then Hope was being nice and turned me, and I said thank you, because everybody should say thank you when they've did something kind. Then I was under here because I needed a daylight ring. And then I think Joe gave me it, like, yeah. Then I was just typing, can someone give me a daylight ring please? Then there was just someone complaining that he was being teamed on, so yeah. Though he was being kind of not. Then Hope was complaining about Lizzie, lol. And then nobody gifted me a daylight ring until the doctor did, who is also Joe. And then I said thank you, because I was just vamping about for funs, because why not? And I was just seeing if anyone was toxic, or like I should like target anybody, but I don't really want to join in on any witch fights, because like obviously I was gonna die. Then I decided to heal Lizzie so she could have a chance to turn if she wanted to. So I was just vamping about again, just waiting for something to do, because this wasn't really like baby. Yeah. Then I'm like, yes, I mean peace, because like I don't want to fight Lizzie because she is a pretty good character. And I realised I had my eyes out when I didn't even mean to do that, lol. And then Ket made a cure, so yes. I'm wondering who she was going to use it on. Then I got out some flowers to show her I mean peace. To show her I mean peace, so yeah. Then they were channeling. So then there was a Valerie going after an original. Like, what's the point in going after an original? You can't kill them. Then the doctor turned into a vampire for some reason. I don't know what she did, but maybe she wanted to be a vampire. Not really my concern, but I don't know. And then she's just trying to find someone to feed on, because like everybody was vamps except from Davina, and she might have poison blood, I think. So yeah. And I was a bit scared of Catherine to heart rip me again, so I had Super Punch ready in case she did, so I could just Super Punch it. Then I was trying to see if the cemetery was consecrated, and I decided to pick up some flowers since I like using flowers sometimes. Then I ran from Catherine because I didn't want heart ripped again. And I think Esther was toxic. And then I'm like, oh, what was he saying? Where I was going to just relax, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just go. I don't mean any harm. Then I tried to pick up a plant, but I had too many of it. So then a blood witch was being killed by a blood witch, and then I got killed because I was spectating it. And the fire killed me. OMG. And then I went to the other side and no one resurrected me. And Claire wasn't really helping at all. She was just being a bit weird. But like, not in a bad way. She was just like using all her abilities on someone, I think. Maybe, yeah, the loyal sister, she was using them on. Let's see, she does fire circle or fire thingy-mabobber, whatever. I don't really know the name of it, lol. Yeah, she was doing them on the original witch, Esther. So, poor Esther, but she might, I think Esther was toxic. So, yeah. And I was hoping someone would res me, but nobody did. Yeah. And then Catherine got what she deserved. And I'm just like, yes, that's amazing. She got killed. And then she severed my link to Purgatory. Why? What did I do? Then, like, I was seeing who was free. Lizzie was, but, like, this was a Elena gameplay. Because I've been deciding whether or not I should buy Dark Josie or not. And, like, Davina, but they're always taken. And then there was a new Catherine, so I'm like, I won't mess with you. And then I just said hi, Kath, to show I was nice. Oh, and poor Haley, but lol. Then Kath said hi. And I was just running about to find everyone again. And then I think I got killed again. Did I? No. I don't think I did. Question mark. But and then someone was trying to kill Freya because like they killed her or something, and she was quiet. Then I was looking at the game passes, seeing how much they were, seeing Freya's outfits to see what outfits she has, to see if they are really good or I like any of them, like in case they were limited, like the one I like. Because I really want like Josie's nice dress, but like I can't get it because it was only limited. Like bring it back, please. And then I was seeing what I could buy to help me as Elena, but like the bouquet was way too expensive. Make it cheaper. It's a sign of peace. Some people don't have enough money for that, so like they just get killed if they're running near you, just spectating. Like, bro. Then I was running about to find everyone again. So, yeah. Because I lost where the cemetery was for 100th time. And I also, like, kept on running out of energy. So it was really annoying. But, like, that's fine, I guess. So, yeah. Just running to find everyone. Then I found Haley. Then I was going to ask if she could turn me. But then I didn't bother because she ran away. So just running to find everyone again after like ages of running because like I was bad at finding places in New Orleans. This is why I always choose the Salvatore boarding school. It's so tiny and you like can't get killed. No, that's not what I mean. I mean like it's easier to find everyone. So like you're more likely to survive, question mark? Though honestly I'm probably wrong, but then I decided to start climbing for some reason. Then, yeah, basically, still hadn't found everybody, so it was ages of me walking. So, yeah. Just still walking. Then I thought I had found the cemetery, but I didn't. So I picked up flowers since like I liked using them. Then I think I accidentally ate it. Yes, I did accidentally eat it, and that was annoying because yeah. So I just continued walking to try and find everybody. Like it was so hard to find everybody. Why can't everybody just be at spawn? But like, I guess like if you actually knew the map, it wouldn't be that hard to find everybody, but like, I don't know. I ran round in circles. I realised I had ran round in a circle, so I was a bit annoyed about that because like I'd been running for ages and it was just round in a circle. So I just then I realised the other way wasn't to the cemetery either. So I went the same way and hoped I would find the cemetery. And yeah. Still running. Then I saw the fairy lights. Then those are close to the cemetery, so I was so happy. And I'm like, yes, I'll run instead of walking. Then I found the house next to the cemetery, so I'm like, OMG, finally I found the cemetery. And they were all over next to the church, which is like near the cemetery, so like I still guessed correctly where they were. Then there was Hope turning me, which was thank you. Then before she could turn me, Dark Josie did Autumn. Then that was annoying, cause like you got to turn. And with that I said, hey, that did not affect anybody, so it was a bit of a waste. Then Freya nearly trapped Hope in the pendant by accident. Lol. Then I was hoping Rebecca would turn me, and she did. So I said thank you. Then like Cleo did healing, so I'm like, I'll go in it because why not? May as well get some healing. And I really liked the girl who was the Control Freak's outfit. Then I'm presuming the Control Freak is Caroline, because like, yeah. And then Rebecca compelled me to fall asleep and lose my memory. But she said, yeah. So, yeah. Then, yeah. So I just continued on, hoping no one would attack me. Then I saw Hope doing her fireball skill, which I have no idea how I would like pronounce, so I'm not gonna try. Then people were killing Catherine, who was our first blood, so yeah. Then I realised I didn't have heal stuff equipped, which was, then I think, yeah, Rebecca staked her. No, that's not Rebecca. I don't think. I think it was Caroline who staked her, actually. So, revenge for killing her in the Vampire Diaries and like turning her, if you got what I mean. Silas was rudely doing it. Then I was going to die, but thankfully I didn't for some reason. So it didn't do enough damage. So yeah. Then Bonnie Free stole them, but didn't get me somehow. So yeah. Then Carolyn was like, no more math abilities, please. Then Freya did her mass ability. So that was a bit funny. But like, she's just like, yes, mass abilities. Then I decided to heal Hope because she was damaged. She could have just went in a healing aura, but let's just ignore that. Then I was just walking, not walking, and then people were talking about how he got killed. Some cat got killed by a slap, and I was just like, wow, a slap, so sad. And then Klaus compelled Rebecca to remove her daylight ring, and she's just like, I need a daylight ring. Then Cleo was being really nice because she just kept on doing healing aura, which I found was quite nice to be able to heal. Then Josie killed us all. I'm just like, seriously? Then, as I was being resurrected, I had 1 second left as Freya was resurrecting me. Then I thought Bonnie was going to do it earlier, but no, she didn't. And I was talking to the ferryman by accident, so like, I just said no thanks. And Rebecca tried to compel someone, but it failed. Then I'm just like, rest me, please. And then Bonnie set the church on fire for some reason. No idea why, but and then I'm just watching Esther do her mass ability. Then I'm just like, Josie, nobody likes you. You killed me. Then Bonnie never ever rezzed me, so I don't know what she was doing. And I'm just like, jumping, please. And so I had 40 seconds. Then Freya rezzed me in the last 10 seconds. Then Josie did Autumn. Then Esther did a pentagram on Josie, which I thought was really clever, because like, that was perfect. Then Freya, but she did it too late. I was already moving on. So I just decided to leave, because then Freya was rezzing me, but I died. Like, I moved on.